preserve our time. This is it.
Yeah, but once again, I mean, the T side has been quite strong because you just do so much damage towards a counter-terrorist economy. You kind of just shut down any chance of them actually building up into those buy rounds. We saw that Parallax on Dust 2. They consistently kept Athletico's economy low. There was no chance for them to actually come back and go, you know what, we've got, you know, more than 3 rounds with guns. They didn't have an opportunity to actually come in and go, you know what, we've got this AWP, we've got these rifles, we're going to shut you down. So just waiting on the players to ready up as of this time. We are going into the knife round. So once again, expect a lot of ladder movement as we go into the mid-train yard.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. There's no doubt about it. This knife round is pretty important for both sides. Parallax can win the knife round. I'm not too sure if Athletico have it in them to come from behind as much as probably Parallax would. I know that we haven't even seen that in either best of 3 yet. You know, both teams have gone on to win rather comprehensively. So the knife round will kick off here, and it looks like the A site is going to be where the action is. So they're going to come through T-Con. So they're going to meet up for a bit of a knife session, and well, we're going to see first blood there for Chutch. He picks up Lonsdale. Yellow will take down one. Raz will pick up Liaz. Chutch on Jokes. Hats on Infrequent. Wizard on Yellow. Hats on Wizard. Chutch on Raz. So it's going to be a 1v1. Looks like it's going to be Chutch taking out that knife round. Atletico will no doubt take that preferred CT side.
Yeah, but once again, the CTs need to be cautious, make sure that economy stays topped up, so to speak. And interesting to note, actually, that Chutch this time won the one-on-one and Hats in the knife round. It was this time that Chutch got the 4K. Last time it was Hats, so a little bit return of karma, I guess, so to speak. As we will be going live in the pistol round for the CTs. Nothing purchased just as of yet. For the Ts, we're going to have 2 body armors coming out. Just a single smoke and 2 flashes on Lonsdale. Armor on the rest of the Ts. Similarly for Athletico, 4 armored CTs, and then just a smoke and a kit on Sonic.
Yeah, so this is going to be a very important opening pistol round, as we do see the bomb. They are definitely heading towards Ivy, and there's Liaz and Infrequent there to greet them. So it's going to be a bit of action here at Ivy, as it's going to be Jokes pick up Infrequent. Jokes actually denies them both. He says, I'm going away. You're not going to stop me. He goes straight through. So now they're going to go on their way towards the A side. It's going to be a bit of damage put out at the con area there. Raz will pick up one. Lonsdale on Wizard. They're going to look for a clean sweep here. As Chutch's got it all to do. He's in a 1v5. He can pick up Jokes. Can he pick up any more? As the bomb is down, he's got to charge into the side. He goes in. Can he get any kills with that P2000? No, he can't. Raz does the damage. Raz picks up the double, as does Jokes. And that'll be 1-0 for Parallax.
Yeah, and a critical start once again for the pistol. I mean, Parallax, though, they still have to make sure that damage is mitigated out. They have to not lose these AKs and Galils that they bought up. MAC-10s, they're expendable, so that's no problem. As we see, the Ts, we're just going to watch to where they're going to split up. So one going towards White Halls as of this time. One going possibly towards SL, but it's going to be 3 Vines bust for Athletico, just sitting 3-2 passive. As Liaz with that Desert Eagle finds Lonsdale. Raz answers with that AK-47 from SL. Liaz being pressured as Hats takes down Infrequent. Liaz going back to the old bomb train, trying to whip out the Desert Eagle to find some more cheeky headshots, but he can't as Sonic reinforces him. So Jokes coming from behind, though, able to gun him down. Hats picking up the second kill of the round as well. And all of a sudden, it's Chutch, last man left standing on SL. Does a chunk of damage, but he's still dancing around as Hats comes in and cleans up.
Yeah, Hats does it for the team. That's going to be 2-0. Parallax starting off really well here on their T side, probably which they needed to do. On a map like this, we know how CT-sided it can be, but at the moment we're seeing the Ts taking advantage of that early pistol round win. Now they'll buy a few more guns. The AKs come out there for Raz in yellow and Lonsdale. That's interesting, but looks like he's going to go with that pistol. So it'll be the pistols, of course, here for the CTs. Obviously, losing those opening 2 rounds can do nothing here except try and go on the eco and try and get anything out of this. Anything at all would be an upgrade on what they got right now, because they've got absolutely nothing. As Chutch will pick up Lonsdale, so they get that first kill. Raz will take down Wizard. Now the action is going to be the A side. Hats will pick up Sonic. So now they're going into the site, as it's going to be Raz with a nade on Infrequent. Kaboom, he takes him down 4v2. It's up to Liaz and Chutch. They've got the pistols, no armor. The bomb is going to be going down any moment. Actually, they're going to take it away to B, so very smart play. Realising both CTs are A, they're on their way to B. They're going to put it down between the trains. Down it goes. So this should be a rather simple terrorist round win in the 3rd round of train. And, well, Chutch is in the B halls here, and looks like Liaz is going to come through con, but he will be sighted by Jokes.
Yeah, and Raz from uppers will be able to take down Charge, just waiting, and we get a headshot and Jokes at close range of the Mag-10, adding a bit more to the bank, but we're coming into the buy round, and Frukin's picked up that AWP, but so has Raz, so I'm excited to see this AWP duel once again. Rifles all for the rest of the players. Actually, Jokes and Hat staying with a Mag-10, so if they get a couple of good headshots into either the AWP or on Sonic, they may be able to chunk them down quite quickly. The rest of the CTs, though, have that head armor as a precaution. Some utility as well, but they can't hold out for extended periods as a bit of smoke comes in towards Innes. Raz got that AWP trained at B upper as the rest of Parallax ready to attack on this B side.
Yeah, they're going to try their luck at B here with the first buy round for the CTs. They will be aware of that. They've got plenty of utility, though, to disguise whatever they're going to try and do. Get some cover, get inside that site. Sonic playing very passively at the back of the trains in B, as we do see the shift walk going on here by the Parallax boys as they're going to try their luck into that B site. The execute, looks like they're lining up for a few execute nades here, as Chachi's going to return serve there out towards the up on that platform. So a 5v5 situation, 1 minute 8 to go. I've got no doubt they're going to try their luck here at the B side. The bomb is there. It's they haven't done anything yet. Maybe just trying to bide a bit of time. Maybe try and bait a few of these utility pieces be thrown at them from the CTs. But they're going to go down Raz. Can Raz get their first pick? He's having a good look. Can't see anything yet though. As there is Raz picking up infrequent. First kill for him. Chach will pick up Hats though, so now it's going to go down rather quickly, I suggest, as Raz gets a double. Jokes on one, Lonsdale on Sonic, Sonic on Jokes before that. The bomb goes down, 3v1, it's up to Liaz. He's in a 1v3. We know he's good, we know exactly how good he is. Is he good enough to do this though? Because they know where he is now. He's going to come in between the trains, up the ladder he goes, back down the ladder he goes. He's an absolute magician on those ladders, as Liaz, he's crouching his way towards the bomb. He hasn't seen anyone yet. But they know exactly where he is. He's pre-firing everywhere. He knows there's a guy behind him now because there can't be anywhere else. It's going to go down Lonsdale. We've got a 1v2. Liaz on his own. He's got the M4, but he pulls out the USP. Tries his luck for the headshot. Can't quite find the kill though. Yellow goes down to 23. And then it's going to be Raz finding the kill on Liaz. So they do win that 4th round. Liaz put up one good fight, but just too much there in the end.
Yeah, Athletico definitely need to be cautious in these upcoming rounds. If it gets towards a 5-0 scoreline and they buy up in the next one, they lose, they have to call a pause a little bit earlier on because they are in serious danger of actually losing so much momentum on their CT side. We see nades coming out of them, so a good nade stack will do a chunk of damage towards possibly Lonsdale or Hatu maybe scanning a lot of information. So a chunk of nades being thrown in Lonsdale's area. He goes, whoop, I'm getting out of here. As the rest of the CT is going to be spreading out towards that A site. On towards B, and the T's know this. They're actually out on towards the B side. Hat's getting a lot of information, making his way towards that inner B train yard as he's going to be spotted out finally by Wizard. As Hats gets the first kill, the rest of the CTs can't rotate out yet as the T's are just holding these lines at the moment. Liaz, I thought we were going to see some more great ladder movement, but an HNA is going to be thrown down. It's going to tag him down very, very low. Lonsdale being pressured from behind, but Sonic gets taken out. Hats gets the second kill. Bomb ticking away. Yeah,
5v1. Chach on his own. He's got to defuse the bomb and take care of the terrorists. He's only got a P250 as well with no grenades, only the body armor to work with, so it's going to be so difficult here. In a 1v5, the bomb ticking away. He'll be trying his best to get a gun out of this, if anything, but it's going to be so difficult. In fact, he's just going to try his best to camp in a corner, try and bait out a play. He gets flashed. Beautiful flash by Jokes. Picks up the kill. 5-0 Parallax. They've started off really strong here in train. So with 5-0, I mean, how many T rounds are you willing to give away on your CT side?
Well, this is where it has to stop. I mean, 5-0. It's becoming dangerous because Parallax is building that bank once again. We saw in Dust 2. They just built up so much money that even though they lost a couple of rounds, you know what? They're just coming right back with AWPs and AK. So this has to change for the CTs now. Parallax is going to be moving it around, and we may be seeing another AWP versus AWP battle coming out. Infrequent needs to take this one because if he does not, then they are in serious danger of losing as Raz going to be peeking Vines by himself first. CT is actually leaving Vines open. A bit of spammage coming through, so they know there's some action happening. But meanwhile, for the rest of Parallax, they've actually just spread out across the map.
Yeah, they're spreading it up, no doubt about it. Athletico doing whatever they can here to get one round on the board. It is their CT side. I think you need to win your CT side, definitely on a map like Train. You know, they're down 5 rounds, so it's the same situation with Dust. They get these gun rounds, but they get shut down on those gun rounds, and they push back on an eco. But this time they've got a gun round to work with. So let's see what they got for us on their CT side. Sorry, looks like as they're going to push towards T-Con, I believe, and perhaps put on an A play. But as I say, they can help up the stairs and perhaps go through towards B halls, as we do see some action now as they go through the showers there on their way towards the B side and going through SL. And in fact, Lonsdale will decide to drop down as the nades go down, execute this time on the A side. So the CTs have got 3 guys at A, one upstairs, I think in Heaven, I believe it is, as the action's going down to B as well. So they've done a split here beautifully. Most of the players actually at the B side, so there's a fake at the A side. It faked me as well, and I'm watching the game from an overview perspective, so there you go. So we've got a 4v4 as Raz will pick up Sonic, and the bomb is going to be going down rather shortly. In fact, it goes down right now. Chutch is on the aggressive play, takes down one. Can he get any more though? Jokes. He picks up Jokes. He gets a double Chutch. He's absolutely trying to retake this site. In it comes. Infrequent takes down Wizard on Hats. They'll claim their first CT round. And Athletico are on the board on Train.
Yeah, that was a much, much better hold. And Chutch, that critical player, able to take down 2, did not allow Parallax to set up defensive positions. If he was taking out a little bit early, it may become a little bit hairy, but as he was able to take down those 2, it allowed the rest of the CTs to come in, just watch the lines, put pressure on the Ts now as they had to watch for the defuse. But that said, though, Parallax just able to rebuy up once again. Atletico is good because they only lost 1 player, able to build up a little bit more money. They're able to buy a lot more grenades into this round as well, but Parallax is going to be looking to shift things up still as Lonsdale going to be working towards T-Con by himself. Once again, Frequent jumping on top. He barely spots out Lonsdale, misses that shot. As the T's now going towards this B side.
Yeah, they're definitely putting some nades out towards B. Chutch playing so aggressive, though. He's going to get important information. He might even be able to hear them from there. As Lonsdale's going to push through here to T-Con. Might try and make a bit of noise like last time. And they're definitely heading towards the B side. Once again, the Terrorists definitely favouring that particular perspective of the map. You know, they're at B more times than not so far in the first 6 rounds at least. So we have to wait and see what happens here. It's going to be Leo's picking up Lonsdale. Down go the nades. They're going to chime in now. They don't want to lose too many players before they actually try and execute. Look at Chutch in a glorious position. Picks up 1. Can't get the second, though, as Jokes gets 1 killed for himself. Raz will get another. Yellow takes down Sonic. The Terrorists performing here on Train. We've got a 3v2. The bomb goes down just as I speak. Infrequent coming in up the ramp here near Coils. And down goes the nade towards the site, but the bomb is already planted. They will get out of there. Didn't lose no damage at all to that grenade. So the bomb is down. The CTs have to rotate. Terra's playing very passive now, knowing that they've got to do a lot of work here. In fact, Raz will pick up Liaz. Down will go Infrequent. Jokes does the damage. 6-1 Parallax. They are storming here on Train.
Yeah, and they even lost the first member as well, just this time Chutch. I mean, he did his best, only could take down 1. These smokes just completely cutting off anything that the rotators can actually do. So Athletico at this time, they have to go on an eco once again. Liaz and Rich is going to be just buying a single P250 and HE. Just want to make sure that the rest of the team are on that same cash. And I mean, a lot of people may ask, why doesn't he force, armor and pistol? Because he's able to do so. We see a little bit of action towards Vines and Frequent. Going to be that solo push. And actually think someone completely blind, but Raz will be able to get that trade. Jokes, though, gets that double at T-Con. He's being pressured so hard at the moment. 1 HP. Lonsdale was dinked out, but he falls back and is able to pick up Chutch. So Sonic, the last man left standing. Wow, that was very, very quick as I was going to expect. Oh my goodness, Sonic. He hasn't been found.
They haven't seen him yet. Lonsdale escapes on 1 HP. Yellow's going to get shot in the back of the head whenever he likes to pull the trigger. Sonic, whenever you're ready, son. Oh no, Yellow turns around, gets the kill. And that's going to be 7-1 for Parallax. I'll already just kill him a bit sooner than that.
Yeah, well, Sonic, there's not much he can do. Even if he tapped the defuse, didn't have a kit, didn't have a smoke really blocking himself up, so had to hope for the best and just take down that rifle, but he couldn't. Now Force Spy coming up, and this is what I was trying to say earlier, was that Liaz, he had 5k, but instead he decided to save so he can drop his teammate for the next round. We can see that a FAMAS, I think, being dropped, or an M4 being dropped for one of his teammates, or he can force up more utility. So just trying to be a bit more useful in the rounds that really count, as Raz nearly spots down Liaz hopping towards Hell. But he is going to escape safely. Raz tagged down to 69 HP. As now Chutch nearly finds Hats. Needs to be careful as he's going to be pressured out. Yeah, good information though, but I can tell you they're pushing Ivy this time, so they're definitely rotating their pushes beautifully here. The Terrorists, actually looks like they're thinking about a rotation, but they're going to stay towards Ivy. Three Terrorists committed there. Lonsdale is the bomb carrier, and looks like he's just going to play it passively himself. Thinking about pushing through T-Con, which he might do in a moment. They're going to definitely try and apply some pressure here from Ivy. Maybe try and force these CTs to put their attention out towards that Ivy area as they are slow poking their way out. They haven't seen any CTs yet. Liaz playing a very passive angle here towards this green train here, trying to line them up as they come out. And it will be the damage put up by Liaz. Can he get any more than 1? Down goes the Flamework. Might have distracted his aim as Yellow picks up Liaz. We've got a 4v4, but look at the health there of Raz and the Hats. They're both on 2 HP each. Any sort of damage to them will finish them off. 4 HP between them. Yellow and Lonsdale. Down goes Yellow. Sonic and Wizard come in. Wizard with a double kill. Takes down 2 players of Parallax. 1v4. It's up to Lonsdale. He's got the bomb. He will take down Chutch though. But then he gets gunned down by Sonic. So that's going to be the second round for Athletico as they make it 7-2. Yeah, good work coming out from Liaz, just anchoring that site. And it's going to allow Athletico a little bit more breathing space as they can buy some more grenades. But once again, have to still stay with just a single FAMAS on Chutch. a lot better looking for their utility. But Sonic, no flashes. It's a bit of a concern. It's not going to allow him to actually pop flash one of his teammates during frequent. I just want to track where he's moving with the AWP because he is such a critical factor in this round. He's going to be watching towards inners, maybe able to get a pick. This is absolutely crucial. Molotov going down towards uppers. Looks like the T's going to be playing a little bit more patient this time.
Yeah, not wanting to throw him too much away here. They're up by 5 rounds. They really know when to go and when not to, and they're really doing this nicely here, not being aggressive when the CTs are in a position where they're sort of wanting to be aggressive so they can get that early pick. But at the moment, it is that 5-round advantage for Parallax. So Hats here watching an angle towards B. As we do see the bomb here, it is currently dropped close to spawn. So you've got to play it slow, judging by that. As we have got nothing happening as of yet in this round. The 10th round on the board, 7-2 Parallax. Sonic here on top of the site. As the bomb will be picked up now by Raz, and he will pick up that device and go over towards the B side, I believe. On his way to B he goes. We've got Hats over towards B there, so he will tell his teammate exactly what he's seeing, what he's hearing, what he's smelling at the moment. We've got a 50-second situation on the board, yet to commit down to the B side, but I'm pretty sure that's exactly what they're going to try and do.
Yeah, but Parallax, I mean, this is a problem with their buy. 2 AWPs, they have to force their way through, and Frequent has that line on top of Boiler Train. He will be able to nail Lonsdale, unless Lonsdale pulls out a miraculous shot. This should be in Frequent's time to shine. Oh my goodness, if Frequent misses that really tight shot, Lonsdale does not know what's going on. Chush, though, and it is able to take down one, but he can't take down the second. B site is going to be given up as the CT starting to rotate across the Frequent's head. Going to be spotted by Jokes as Raz finds Wizard. And flashbangs coming on towards the site at the moment. Bomb has been planted, 15 seconds left. Yellow is able to get a plant as Sonic takes down Jokes on top of that inner train. 3-on-3 still. 2 AWPs and an AK against a rifle, and 2 rifles and an AWP.
Yeah, 2 rifles and an AWP. Yellow picks up Sonic, though, makes it a 3v2. Yellow gets a double. Yellow can't get that triple, but won't matter. Lonsdale picks up Infrequent there for the trade. 8-2 is the score. Parallax, they're doing so well on their T side. What can Athletico do? Surely they got to think about a pause soon.
Well, they have forced up into this one, so it's going to be a force and possibly a double eco after this one. Their economy looking in a great state. Oh, no. They force in this one. They should eco one more after this one. So if they're able to do a lot of damage with this Mag 7, they should be able to, if they're able to get a couple of AKs, could possibly force it out in the next one. But as of this time, and Parallax just looking tight on these anti-ecos as well. Doesn't really look really tight. Doesn't look like they lose them as a nade going towards T-Con. Liao's going to be tagged to a wall. Jokes following up with some damage. A B push coming out. Jokes should get a lot of information as Infrequent holding tight. SL, Wizard jumping through alongside with Sonic to try to get a flank. The rest of the T's coming in through Ivy.
They're coming in through Ivy, all right. They're trying to light up that Ivy zone. Lonsdale behind the smoke. The CT's looking to be aggressive on him, though. Can he do any damage, Lonsdale? He picks up Sonic. Can he get any more? Jokes will pick up Wizard. The bomb is down 8v2. Is the score, and his Raz will pick up 1. There's Infrequent taking out Jokes. Lonsdale will take down Infrequent. That's going to be the round done and dusted. Parallax claim another one. 9-2. This is looking awfully like dust at the moment. They've only got 2 rounds, Athletico. Parallax are storming here on train.
Yeah, and they have to go for, the CTs have to go for a full eco. That's not looking good for them as well. I think Athletico, they're trying, I can understand what they're trying for them. They're trying to push towards the B side because Parallax plays such heavy B presence, but they just guess correctly and just go, you know what? We're just going to go straight towards a different side instead. Jokes actually coming very, very fast out. Sonic, oh my goodness, Sonic and Jokes nearly spawning at the same time. Liaz does dink Jokes out, so this could mean a gun for the CTs as Jokes is the first fatality. Lonsdale watching it line as Yellow, tagged down quite low as well. Sorry, Lonsdale tagged down quite low. Yellow was able to get a frag on towards Infrequent. So the T is just holding at the moment. Oh, what a flick from Raz. Finds a header Chuch, but Wizard does manage to pick up a gun on SL on towards Hats. So it's still looking good for the CTs. They've got 2 AKs now to work with. Parallax maybe pushing their boundaries a little bit too far.
Yeah, they've got to get this bomb down, and the CTs are definitely showing up here on their eco round. They've got 2 AKs. Still got some utility to work with as well. So Liaz and Wizard there with the grenades, as it will look like they're going to try and push this bomb through Ivy towards the A side. There is 2 CTs there, though, so they'll be there to get any sort of trade. That's what we're looking for, a 2v2 situation, but Raz is in a pretty good position as well. He can chime in, make it out a 3v2. We're actually seeing a rotation now from the CTs as Wizard goes towards B. It's going to be up to Liaz here, stuck up the A side. He's going to be in the midst of 1v3. He's going to get gunned down by Yellow, so that's going to be a 3v2. We've seen the rotate from the CTs. They go to the B side. They read it poorly. The bomb's going down at A. Here comes Sonic through Con. And I'm pretty sure they'll know by now that that's exactly what's happened. We haven't seen a bomb plant yet, though, so obviously they thought it was too good to be true. 3v2 situation. Now we'll see the bomb go down, and it's 1-player advantage for Parallax, which is ideal as Wizard. He's going to try and chime in here, pick up Lonsdale if he can. He's going to come with the old shift walk straight down the train towards the green train, sorry, as Lonsdale finds the kill on Wizard. 1v3, it's all up to Sonic with the USP. I give him a very minimal chance. He finds the feet, though, of Lonsdale. Now they know where he is. He runs away. He's going to try and pick up a gun somewhere, I believe. And this will be the 10th round for Parallax. They are doing so well here on their T side. Yellow's going to meet up with Sonic, and he will get that kill.
Yeah, Sonic does manage to get the dink, but unfortunately can't land those follow-up shots. 10-2. This pause, I think, coming out maybe a little bit too late. Athletico need to pick up these last three, and seeing Frequent going to be going that glass cannon build with the AWP. And what can I say at the scores at the moment? Raz. 17-2-2.
That's phenomenal.
And that's not just over one map. That's been over the last 3 maps. He's been topping the leaderboards.
I mean, we know he's one of the best players at this tournament. But to do that in this sort of situation under immense pressure when your team, they weren't performing in the first map, were they? So to do it in the second map and obviously continue it into the third map, that takes some sort of nerve. I can't get over that. 17 for 2 from Raz.
On the T side
on,
as well.
on the T side. That's phenomenal.
My goodness. I mean, and now even Jokes has chimed in 13 kills as well and 7 deaths. I mean, he was looking a little bit quiet. I mean, he was the MVP of this ESL ANZ Season 1 Championship LAN Finals, but now it's Raz's time to shine, and he's showing that, you know, he's carrying his online performance onto this LAN side as well. I mean, he has international experience, I believe so. So now showing that potential towards full form, looking to take out, I believe, his first national title.
Yeah, he's performing right here. He's doing it so consistently as well, which might be a concern that they give him so many opportunities, Athletico. They've really got to shut him down if they want to have any opportunity to get back at this map. You know, they're on the CT side, so they've got to have a phenomenal T side, Athletico, at this point. That's with 3 rounds to go, so they can still make it 10-5 if they're good enough. They've got the buys here to do it. If they can execute the right hold on the Terrace. But the Terrace are really mixing it up nicely. As I say, that they're going to try a good old fast push down towards the B side. And they're not really making two ways about where they are, so they might even try a rotate at the moment, as it looks like they're going to go straight into B. There's no chance for a rotate. Yellow shuts down Church. The B side is open. Here comes the rotation for the CTs. Too slow though. Raz picks up Sonic. 5v3. Leo's infrequent Wizard. Last 3 up for the CTs. Bomb ticking away. And all of a sudden, it's looking like another Parallax exhibition. How to plant a bomb on train. It's down. We've got a 5v3. And now the CTs probably have to save their guns as Lonsdale's going to try and shut that down.
Yeah, Lonsdale is watching out line. He finds Wizard, but this AWP needs to be safe from Infrequent. He needs to play safe with this. Leaz needs to back him up. They can lose the M4, but not this AWP. If they lose the AWP, I believe it's honestly all over. He does get a good flick headshot on towards the head of Yellow, and it looks like Hats wants to find some action as well, but Infrequent says no to him, and that is good work coming out from Infrequent as the rest of the Ts look like they're not fascinated in chasing just as of yet. High flashbangs coming through. Oh, through smoke!
What? What, Lonsdale?
A headshot through smoke!
Lonsdale, you kidding me? That was phenomenal. Everything's going right for Parallax, isn't it? They're up by 9 rounds now. Lonsdale, that was an opportunity to shut down the economy somewhat. I mean, obviously they've got a stack of cash, but anything you can do is ridiculous. And that was Lonsdale being ridiculous with that gun of his. So now we're going to see the CZ75s for Sonic and Leo's, AWP for Infrequent, Wizard with the FAMAS, but this is looking so good for Parallax. His Hats will pick up Infrequent. He takes down Church as well. Hats is doing all sorts of damage. Lonsdale on Wizard. This is looking like the Parallax show. It's going to be a 5v2. It's up to the 2 boys with the CZ75s of Athletico. And they're going to try long-range CZ75ing. Doesn't usually work. Jokes will pick up Leo's. Raz will pick up Sonic. A clean win for Parallax. They are absolutely doing an unbelievable job here on the T side of train.
I'm honestly speechless at this moment. I'm still in shock. Hats just comes through, just casually strolls in. Oh, there's an AWP in as that's Infrequent. I'll pop his head off and then I'll just quickly clean off Church as well. Hats is now coming online as well. And what can you do at this stage? They have to force up in the final one. Raz does spot out to Wizard behind E-Box. That flash goes a little bit too high. Wizard peeks out. Raz is not going to miss his mark after this time. He hasn't missed a shot in a while, I believe. So Infrequent's also tagged down to 39. Leo's now going to see if he can find a trade as well. Joke's trying to back up his teammate. 3 members of the CT side on the A bomb site, 1 towards that B. Pushing towards Inez as well, so has some good information for the Ts. Now also pressuring towards B side, Sonic coming in towards SL.
Yeah, it's going to be at SL. We've got a 5v4. Parallax once again with that one-man advantage. They so often get that first kill. And we've got to have to see a lot of work done here by the team of Athletico. If they want any chance here on train, they've got to turn it around right now. They can't let it go on any longer. They're going to rush out. As that Infrequent gets one, but that's all he'll get. Lonsdale, the AWP, picks up Infrequent. Now they're going to try and get access to the site. Sonic denies them for the time being. Lonsdale goes down 3v3 with the 3 from us there from the CTs. As the action goes down, as Yellow picks up Liaz, now to 3v2. So the bomb carry is Jokes. He's definitely going to put this thing down towards the A side as Chuch gets picked off by Raz. 3v1, it's up to Sonic. FAMAS in hand. What can he do here, Sonic? He's rotating all the way back towards the A side. The bomb is ticking away, though. Once they see where he is, they'll tell their teammates, won't need to. Raz is there. Oh, my word. Raz is absolutely showing us why he's one of the best players in Oz CS, even New Zealand CS. He's dominating everyone here tonight, and it's 13-2 for Parallax.
22, 2, and 2. Atletico, they can still come back. I mean, it's going to be a hard side for them. I mean, 2 rounds on their CT side. That is absolutely rough. I'm not going to lie. Statistics say that CTs need 60% of the rounds. So Parallax going into a dominant position on this CT pistol, and Atletico are going to be going and charging through towards a site at the moment. The CT is just going to be spread across a Molotov and a smoke to really use just for Atletico. Meanwhile, on the side of the CT, Yellow with that smoke and Kit. Lonsdale looks like he wants some action as well. And they are lining up to attack very shortly. At the moment, Parallax, I mean, they're just settling into position at the moment. They've got a man just pushed all the way out of Vines. Got a lot of information going. They're not coming out of Ivy. And we're going to see that smoke coming in towards B site.
Yeah, good work there from Lonsdale. Realising there's nothing going at Ivy, so they must be going towards B as Raz gets a double headshot. Raz gets a 4K, and Jokes will pick up Sonic. What was that, Raz? You are an absolute demigod. Wow.
They're falling down. You can't do that, Raz. No, you can't. Parallax, it was looking good. I mean, that execute was looking great. The Glocks at close range coming down. They had every single advantage except for one thing. They're all fighting Raz. And Raz getting another 4 kill to add towards his tally. Gonna be pick up the M4. Yellow's picked up this XM. Atletico have forced up. Oh my goodness.
What do you say? Like, you expect a guy to do well. He's been doing well all 3 maps. Then he does that when the game's on the line. Now Raz will open up on Chuch. Infrequent will take down Raz. So that'll be a 4v4. They've got a jet. Look at that shotgun from Yellow. Takes down 3. Makes it. The Hats will pick up Liaz. Liaz did pick up Yellow before that, but that's going to be the 15th round for Parallax. They've dropped, what, 4 rounds in 2 maps?
And we're going into championship point as well. Parallax, I mean, Raz finally taken down his 3rd death.
27
his 3rd death in 17 rounds. So we are going possibly into the final round. I mean, Chuch has just picked up Dualies, Desert Eagles on the other side. Atletico, if it's a time to pull out a miracle, 13 rounds in a row, it is now as a nade coming in. It's going to miss on towards Infrequent. CT is going to spread out across every single side of the map. Yellow doing a lot of nade, and Liaz is going to open up with that 1 dig. That's a good way to start the comeback. As now Chuch coming slowly up towards... Oh my goodness, I was going to say coming towards uppers, but Raz just lurking in the smoke. Easy headshot with the FAMAS and just drops down safely. 4-4 once again.
Yeah, 4v3. Raz doing a lot of damage, no doubt about it. Yellow picks up Infrequent. Jokes will pick up Liaz. This is the chance. They win it, Parallax. They are the champions. They take down Atletico in 3 maps. 4 rounds in 2 maps from Athletico. That's unbelievable from Parallax.
Absolutely. I mean, first round looking pretty sharp for Atletico. I mean, Parallax looking a little bit undercooked in all honesty, but then suddenly just coming out of nowhere, just firing up, taking it 16-2, 16-2 towards the end. But what can you say? That's just one word that took out the championship in all honesty. They are the Nationals winner for the M-Wave Cyber Gamer Oceanic Esports Master. I mean, what can I say? Who do you think the MVP is going to be? It's going to be obvious.
Oh, I mean, honestly, it's got to be Raz. Who else could it be? It's not even a question. It's a rhetorical question. It has to be Raz. There's no one else in that game who performed like that for so many maps. 3 maps in a row. He performed big. So, Raz, MVP.
Absolutely. Look, we're going to go for a short break, but hopefully we get an interview with the captain of Parallax as well as obviously the MVP, Raz Mixer. We'll be back shortly after a short break.